Good afternoon, Ascension families. We wanted to take some time this afternoon to give you some more information about our flood recovery. Before we do, I can't help but to start with, thank you. It's been incredible. The efforts that you've made, the obstacles that you continue to overcome to get your children back in school, to get our students back in the classroom. And we want to thank you for that because we know that's not, there's nothing easy about what you've accomplished there. Continue to support each other, continue to make education a priority, and we are truly, sincerely grateful. I want to remind you that we have canceled all of our early releases through the month of October, and we will continue to assess the progress our students are making on a daily basis and on a weekly basis. We're coming to the end of our first 9 weeks real soon. It's going to be a good marking point for us about where we are. We expect we'll still be a little behind in our scope and sequence of our courses. We couldn't catch up in these 5 weeks, but we want to continue to squeeze that gap so that by the end of this school year in May, that we've accomplished what we needed to accomplish with every student that comes to school with us. We've also protected our holidays, and we'll continue to make that a priority. We don't anticipate having to change any of our holiday schedules at this time. We'll continue to assess early releases that are in the future and give you information about that as soon as we know. But for now, just please remember that our holiday schedule will remain the same and that there are no early releases during the month of October. When we delivered some information to you some time ago around our flood recovery, we shared with you there are 3 steps to this: remediation, and design and planning, and then restoration. We finished our remediation stage. As a matter of fact, we finished that about a week or so ago, and we're very pleased with what took place. Our buildings are clean, they're dry. We're very happy about what's happened there, and we have moved into now our planning and design phase. And we're hoping that that takes place in short order and that we can move quickly to restoration. And that's where we're going to bring our buildings back to where they were. As a matter of fact, newer than they were, because this is an opportunity for us to remodel in ways. We'll have new paint, new walls, places, new floors. So we are hoping that that restoration stage starts soon. And I know everyone is anxious to know, okay, when is all of this going to be done? When do we go back to normal again, what we call normal, where our students are in one building or on one campus? And we have learned here recently that the restoration phase is going to take longer than what we originally anticipated. And so that's the bad news. The good news, however, is that we've also discovered that there's opportunities that we have to have temporary buildings on sites. So while we're repairing our permanent buildings, we can be housing our students in temporary buildings, and we believe that can be set up more quickly than the restoration of our permanent buildings. So we're going to be giving you some more information soon about all of that. Here's what we do know about our timelines. We won't be back on our sites and in our buildings before Thanksgiving. We'll have to continue where we are going to school right now, and we'll continue to have to use this alternative plan where we're sharing campuses and platooning, at least until then. And honestly, I don't anticipate us being done with our temporary buildings before Christmas. If that comes early, then we'll certainly celebrate that. But we are looking at sometime very early in the second semester of getting our students back on one site. That is, all of our kindergartners through 5th graders that go to school together back on one site. Getting our high school from a platoon situation at Dutchtown to where those 2 schools have their own sites again. And that's our target time, is somewhere out there. We should know before the end of October. We're hoping to know, to give you an actual date out there that we can target. Again, we continue to be anxious for that, just like you. I do want to close with how I opened, with how amazing it is about how our school system, our community, has gathered together to make the best of a bad situation. and continues to find ways to help each other overcome their obstacles on a daily basis, to continue to hold priorities very high around education, around getting to work, around all the things that you call normal. I know things aren't normal yet, but I know that we're working really, really hard every day to help each other to have something as close to normal as possible. I thank you for that. We continue to serve your children every day in the circumstances we have, giving them the quality education that we know that we can provide for them. And we thank you for your contribution to that. Thank you.